Yo, what's going on, 67 Letter Squad? Today, we are on the PTS with my friend Salad, aka Physical Memes, and we're going to be playing some Sylvanus. I'm going to go through a couple of builds and just go do my first look on Sylvanus. It's that simple. It's actually that simple. I want to play Sylvanus. Now, there's also, you'll notice here, there's also Daji in the game. So, I don't think they wanted to reveal that Dashi was in the game, because during the Titan talk, when this whole like gameplay was revealed of Sylvanus, when the PTS went live, literally they were like, "Do you want to talk about Daji?" And they were like, "Oh, spoilers, spoilers." So I don't think they meant to release Daji during this PTS, but rest assured there will be another video with Daji. But Sylvanus comes out on November 4th, which is a lot more soon. And he does have an aspect, but we're not going to go over the aspect just yet. We're going to go over his base kit. And he does have this skin right here, will be available for Twitch drops only. So if you want this skin, whenever the patch comes out on November 4th, come by my stream. It might even come out a little bit earlier than that. I'm not exactly sure. You got the Shadow skin, the Onyx skin, the Opal skin, and the Radiant skin. I think Onyx looks the coolest for sure. So he's actually opting to Daji, which gives me an option to talk about her a little bit. But I'm more or less just going to focus on this. My character. So obviously I'm going to go first thing first. Let's get all of our abilities. And the first thing I want to say is he is a magical damage dealer. As you can see, he's got auto attacks. They don't have an icon, apparently. Maybe I can change that with something. UI, gameplay, God cast mode. I don't know why. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's go to gameplay. Change everything to
Minions
quick
have
cast.
spawned.
Save. Okay, I still don't have one. So that's just a PTS bug. You will actually have an auto attack indicator, I think, when you get in the real game. Yeah, so let's go over his abilities. So, as you can see, his 1, his 2, his 3, they all looking mighty similar. But there is one difference. Holy crap, that's loud. Oh. Holy crap. Hold on. My audio is crazy loud right here. Let me turn my audio down just a bit. But there is one difference on every single ability here. So we're just going to go over that. So every 8 seeds you plant, this is part of his passive. Every 8 seeds you plant, you get a seed placed down. So like when I pick up this here, it's actually going to give me a seed. And that seed is obviously going to blossom. Now, here's something interesting that you can do with the 3 is when you 3, you actually pull back the seed and you get this buff called Flower Power. What that buff does, Sylvanus can pull pods to him, that's what it is, granting a mana aura for 30 seconds if Sylvanus drops below 40% health. He consumes the aura and gains wisps. So if you pick up your flower, you actually gain a 30-second long, which is a pretty significant amount of time, if I do say so myself, a 30-second long mana buff, or mana regen buff. So honestly, pretty significant. Pretty significant. Oh. So you might have just noticed there, by the way, that it's a little bit different. Dodgy alt, but I don't really want to talk about that in this video. I want to mainly just focus on Sylvanus. But yeah, so you know the 3, you know the passive, you know the autos. Now let's talk about the 1. So the 1 throws the pod, does damage. If you hit an enemy with it, it reduces their protections, and it also roots them on the ground. That's all normal stuff. Nothing brand new about any of that. However, the additional effect is grown flowers wilt for 6 seconds when destroyed, allowing them to still interact with wisps and natural grasps. So my flowers, when they die, which I would like him to do, I'd like him to kill one. Let me message him real quick. Kill a flower. All right, I just messaged him to kill a flower, so I'm going to throw one here. And then I'm going to wait for that to spawn. He's going to kill it. Kill that flower. Then I can walk up and I can heal my flower, and it will respawn my flower right there. So that's what my 2 can do, is that it can actually respawn flowers that have been broken. And when it does respawn those flowers, the bonus protection and health regen that you get from your 2 is actually spread into the entirety of this area where the flower is. On top of that, if I want to, I can instantly... Hold on, I think I just killed his dumbass here. I do not. I can instantly throw a flower down and then use my heal. Oh, that actually landed. And then use my heal to immediately activate that flower. So it's pretty nice, honestly. So like I can use my 1 and then use my 2 to immediately activate the flower, giving you the regenerating mana buff as well as the extra protection buff. Because it says here, wisps can be revived by wilting flowers. And when they do, they grant their protection in the aura. So for those who didn't know, even in Smite 1, this was a thing. Your 2 actually gave you protections as well. So it gives you 10 protections all the way up to 30 when you max it. That does go in the aura of this. And by the way, these flowers, at any point, remember, I can just boop, give myself a good mana regen. Now, on top of that, you might be thinking, oh, it's kind of a waste to just use your 1 on your little flowies. Or, I'm sorry, use your 3 on just a flowy. But when you pick up a flower, your cooldown reduction on your ability is, like, extremely low. I don't think it says it anywhere. But you can see here, right? I pick it up, and it shoots from... Okay, well, it's supposed to shoot from a 10-second cooldown down to, like, a 2-second cooldown. At least that's what they said in the Titan talk, but you know, I don't expect everything to go that smoothly already. And drop the 2 there. Decent damage output. And he's dead. Beautiful. My minions came in clutch there. Now, obviously, I'm Sylvanus. I'm not going to be doing... I'm not the best 1v1er in the world. You know, that just my character in general is just not that good at 1v1ing. So I'm more than likely going to be losing this game. But this is more just a showcase of Sylvanus. I don't think there's anything different to his ult at all. If a pod has been grabbed, consume it to apply verdant growth protection reduction. If a pod has been grabbed. Wait. So if I do this and then I grab it and then I ult, it will make my ult apply protection shred. That's pretty good, no? That seems pretty nuts. I don't know where he is. So you can still, by the way, to the wave. The only thing is that it's not... It does, I think, 65% reduced damage and healing to wave. That's not good at all. Wait, that might be good. Oh, beautiful, dude. Beautiful kill. Nice. And he had, what is that called? The thing that does the thing. You know what I mean? I forget what it's called. Lost Night. That's what it's called. But yeah. It took a while, but we pretty much went over his entire kit. As always, when you pick up seeds, you get a little bit of your cooldown reduction. Oh, wait. Actually, I didn't go over his whole kit. I lied. So there's also this aspect of the kit. Sorry, hold on. Hold on, sorry. Anyways, the other aspect of the kit is the fact that with the flowers that, you know, obviously I can regenerate like I just did there. In this little radius that they have, you'll notice they're just randomly spawning these seeds. Right? Like I'm not using any abilities to spawn these seeds. They just will randomly pop out seeds. So you can just collect the seeds that hang out in your little pit of flowers and reduce your cooldowns. And then obviously while you're in this little pit, you gain the extra benefits of what your flowers normally give you. Not my flower buster. Oh, not good. Oh, not good again. And you're dead. It's just that easy. Just that easy for the Sylvanus. Just that easy for the Sylvanus. I wonder if there's like... I wonder if there's any special new combo you can do. Because I feel like I'm... Well, and this is a good feeling, by the way. I'm not at all saying this is a bad thing. But I feel like I'm just playing Sylvanus, like normal Sylvanus. And there's a couple of extra benefits that are just showing up out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like keeping the flowers alive, maybe spreading that protection buff, picking up a flower every now and then to just get more mana. The extra seeds are just kind of there on the flower field. So I can't help but feel like I'm just playing Sylvanus, which is it's a good thing, because if you like Sylvanus, and I think every single player in Smite history does, you'll like Sylvanus in Smite too. So I think that's cool. I'm glad they didn't like get rid of his essence. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, no matter how similar the gods are, they do kind of get rid of their essence when they remake. That's a mistake by me. That 1-2 combo be owning. Now I'm super excited to show you guys the aspect. The aspect is, it's gonna be so cool, man. I don't want to do any spoilers though, so I'm gonna wait and hold off on it. Dude. I'm telling you, this COVID cough would be mad annoying. Yikes. I'm dead. Oh. Okay. Am I missing something? Why did my one get insta reset? Does my alt reset my cooldown or something? Knocks up, slamming the enemies, doing int. Oh, by the way, I didn't even mention. He only has int scaling. He has no strength scaling at all. So, if you're playing Sylvanus, you're going in. Yeah, I don't know why. But when I used my abilities and then I ulted, I just got my abilities back. I'm gonna do it again. Fuck it. Yeah, it just like completely reset all my cooldowns almost. Dude, my cooldown. My cooldown. What the fuck is going on here? Oh my god, is it the seeds? Oh my god, it is the seeds. It's my passive. At level 15, picking up a seed reduces your cooldowns by 1 second. And when I ult, I spawn multiple seeds under me, immediately pick them up and reduce my cooldowns by 2 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds each. Oh my god. That's really strong, no? Because, like, I know that it was in Smite 1 as well, but not to the extent where, like, you have these things just randomly giving you seeds, which in turn are just giving you random-ass cooldown. You know, like, that's pretty insane. Also, if you're wondering why Sylvanus auto attack range looks lower, it's because it is. Oh my god. I might be the best. But yeah, they reduced Sylvanus's auto attack range. I guess they said it was to better fit with his identity in Smite 2, but I don't exactly know what that means. So, and I can't even lie and say that I do, because I just don't. I think I'm just gonna go do more. I'm just getting damage, man. I really like these item proc effects, by the way. I could go Obshard here because he does have a little bit of defense. And he's got Warrior's X too. Obshard might be the better play. Let's go Obshard. But the cooldown is crazy because, like, if you think about it, I really don't have that much cooldown built. No, I have Chronos Pendant and Breastplate and Soul Gem. Okay, I have a decent amount of cooldown built. But not enough to warrant how fast I'm casting. I do feel like he casts more often than he does in Smite 2. Or in Smite 1, I'm sorry. I'm bad. Oh, I'm gonna get pulled in and die. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. I straight up cooked him. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, never mind. Oh my god, he almost died with that. He almost died to that, dude. He's gonna come in. Do a little Kablooshki. It's absurd.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
Cool downs. You know, my early game was not good at all. Nor should it have been. But my late game is hella good. Just ability-based Sylvanus. In Smite 1, it felt like you could win games with Sylvanus, but pretty much only if you're auto-attack focused. It's really nice that in Smite 2, you can... It feels good to be ability-based. My flowers. I just heard him kill my flowers. Yeah, you guys can tell that I'm not really changing up my playstyle at all. It's kind of just normal Vanus gameplay. But slightly enhanced, I guess. Put that down. I do want some flowers here. Now, something that's kind of shitty, and I don't know if this was the way it was in Smite 1 as well, but it's kind of shitty that if you hit minions... Anyways, I was saying, if you hit minions, GG, with your 1, it doesn't spawn the seed. And in Smite 1, I think it did spawn the seed. Victory. It just didn't spawn it if you hit a player. Oh, that is crazy. This pops up at the end of a game. That is crazy. Anyways, I'll see you guys in game 2, where we are going to be using the aspect. Yo, welcome back. Game 2, and we are using the aspect. So his aspect is called Aspect of Grover's Wrath. Attacks plus 15% damage to targets debuffed by Sylvanus. Wisp's heals, protection, and ultimate knockup are reduced by 40%. Nature's Grasp tethers, dealing damage, slowing, and granting Sylvanus haste. Gains anger, which is plus attack speed. When verdant growth or ally dies, plus 2 on ultimate cast, plus 4. Dude, it's so much. It's so much, man. So I'm gonna do what I told you I was gonna do, and I'm gonna play auto attack Sylvanus. It's aspect time, baby. Okay, so with this aspect, his passive is changed. Whenever you pick up pods, these pods are destroyed, or when they're destroyed, you gain a stack of anger. Each stack of anger gives you, I believe it's 15% attack speed, something along those lines. And you can have 4 stacks until you get enraged. When you get enraged, you gain even more attack speed, and your next ability of your 2 or your 3, I believe it's your 2 or your 3, don't cost a cooldown. So, let's just go over it. His 1 is a little bit exactly the same, actually. His 2 is a little bit exactly the same. But his 3 is where it's different. Now, remember, every time you're dealing damage or applying a debuff, you gain a stack of enrage. So, your 1 is a debuff, your 2 is a debuff. Now, your 3 is not a pull, which you might be thinking, what in all the hell, Sam, are you talking about? It's actually a tether. So you can see here, he's tethered to me. And when he's tethered to me, I gain permanent haste while he's tethered. It lasts for 6 seconds. And while he's tethered, he's slowed, and I'm faster towards him. So you see how he can't run from me? Oh, nice shell. He can't run from me while he's tethered. So I'm essentially an auto attack bot. And thankfully, I can actually see my auto attack marker now. And you can see there's a little animation on the ground when you throw the auto, and then look like right there. It kind of shows where the auto attack is going to land, which is really nice. So essentially, you see how I have these 3 stacks right here, Nature's Bounty, right? And now I have my Enraged. So when I'm enraged, I get extra attack speed and a free cast of either my 1 or my 2. Or I'm sorry, my 2 or my 3. And again, I'm pretty sure it's every time you apply a debuff, you gain a stack of anger. I think. So let me just... Yeah, that gave me a stack of anger. This should give me one as well. Oh, no, it didn't. My ult will give me... My ult will give me 2. Oh, if I hit that, I could have fought.
That was close.
Close. Close. But essentially, Grover is an auto attack, proc item attack focused character. Grover, sorry, Sylvanus, with the aspect on because of the tether. So that tether giving you, well, obviously, and the fact that Enrage, like I have right here, gives me the free ability usage. But, and it's Enrage giving me attack speed, but the tether, believe it or not, applies auto attack effects. So you see here, I'm not hitting him, but I'm getting that Manchu Bow effect. Every time that tether ticks, it's proccing item effects. So again, my 3 is going to slow him. I'm going to have haste, so I can just run at him while I auto attack. He cannot get away from me. If I land a tether, he cannot run away from me. I can auto attack to my heart's content. And I have Fatalis effect. In case you didn't know what haste was, haste is Fatalis effect. And then my 3 is also a little bit of a slow, which I don't think I mentioned at all. But my 3 is a slow. So my 3 gives me a stack of my rage. My 1 gives me a stack of my rage. And then my alt gives me 2 stacks of rage. So you can see how you can enrage easily in a single fight just by normal combo, where you land the 1 and then you tether them, or, you know, however you want to do it, whether you tether and then land the 1 or whatever. But like, look how fast my attack speed is right now with just my rage active and like 1 item. And the proc effects go crazy, man. His aspect is really, really cool. Now, I know what everyone is thinking right now. Imagine mannequins on this. And I know, it sounds fun. But... dude, he doesn't even stand a chance. He doesn't even stand a chance, my guy. My tether did probably so much damage. Like, my tether did 221, but it did 12 ticks, which means my tier thing did 12 ticks. You know what I mean? Like, so stupid. And yeah, obviously, like he just did there, you can't outrange the tether. Oh, I forgot to mention this completely. Also, when you have a debuff on the enemy, which is your 1 dealing damage, it does consider it a debuff. Your 2 dealing damage, the whole tick damage of your 2, that is considered a debuff. And then the slow of the 3 is also considered a debuff. You do 15% more damage to the target. So if you land a 1, you're reducing their prots and giving yourself 15% more damage. Like, look, I can just, even through everything, through his stun and everything, my Tierfing is going ballistic on him. 403 on Tierfing. Because my 3 is just procking that bitch. Now I'm going to get Braggies as well. I'm going to get Oboe as well, because it does work with Oboe. It does. So I'm going to get all these attack speed items that proc on attack speed or on auto attacks. And you're going to see my 3 by itself can basically solo a bitch. Because my 3 is almost a guaranteed 12 auto attacks. I could get Kins as well. Kins procs too. So all of my abilities, by the way, they do scale off int. Except for my 3, which, you know, obviously it shouldn't scale off int. Right? But all my normal ass abilities, my 1, 2, and my ult, scale off of int. So building strength means I'm essentially doing nothing. I missed. I'm essentially doing nothing with my abilities. But I'm doing so much with my auto attacks and my procs and stuff that it doesn't matter. As you see here, 733 on my autos from him. And I should be maxing my 3, by the way, because my 3 damage does go up. Like base damage of my 3. It's pretty nice. Oh, I missed. Uh-oh, not good. I run. I run, I ran. And watch this. Watch this. I'm not even going to auto attack. You see that damage? Just my 3. Just my 3. Verdant growth. I mean, obviously it's the tier thing and the braggies as well, but come on now, man. You know what? I'm actually going to go Kins, and then I'll go into Odibo, because Kins does do the proc damage as well. Oh, man. It's just insane. It's actually funny because I feel like I do more damage to him than I do to minions. All right, now I just used my 1 and got enraged, so let's just see if we can do anything here. Nope, I killed myself. Dang it. Okay, what I should have done there was I got the Bull Demon. But what I should have done with when I had my free cast, my no cooldown cast, I should have used my tether and ran away. Because my tether slow is pretty significant. I think it's 15, 12.5. It's pretty good. The problem is landing it, because landing the tether is just as hard as landing a normal ass Sylvanus pull, which is not easy. But if you can do it, you can kill anything. Oh. Did you see that? Braggy's Tearfang aspect of Grover's Wrath. Crazy. I think you just died on my tether. Yeah, you do. I don't even think I hit him. I don't even think I hit him on purpose. I think he literally just died to my 3.
bones.
And then, yeah, obviously you can do things like, you know, build your normal ass item with attack speed on it. Or just build like any normal auto attack Sylvanus build that you want to go. I don't know if your 3 can crit. It says it procs attack on hit items. But I don't know if that means it can crit. Because it technically a crit's not an on hit effect. It's a crit. You know, so look at my enrage, dude. Look at my attack speed with enrage. It's 2.18. It's insane, dude. How good the proc effects are on the tether is just insane. Yo! That damage is nuts.
Victory.
That damage is crazy insane. I'm gonna play one more Sylvanus game for y'all, and then I'm gonna call my Sylvanus first look there. But I'll see you guys in game 3. Okay, we're back. I convinced Memes to do one more game. He said game 2 was a bit of a rage quit because he said, how am I supposed to play the game when you can tether me forever? And I said tether lasts 6 seconds. But Tearfing gets stronger the more it hits someone. So if you tether someone, which is proccing Tearfing, and you're autoing, which is proccing Tearfing, it ramps Tearfing up more and more and more until it's just your main damage source. Is crazy. So yeah. Meme said, he did say, I got you in game 3. I've got your bitch ass clocked now. Music on. Bitches none. So apparently I'm about to get owned. But I'm going to do another aspect Vanus game. Normal Vanus is cool and all, and I had a lot of fun with the cooldown. But, I mean, tethering someone? Come on. What's more cool than that? What's more cool than that? I'm going to go Braggy's first item this game instead of Tearfing. Because I think Braggy's first item is a little bit better based on the fact that all my 1 and my 2 and my alt only scales with int still, which is weird because he's a strength focused thing, but I was doing a lot of damage. So if things scaled with strength anyways, it might be a little bit weird, or a little bit just too strong in general. So I guess I kind of understand it, but Braggy's, the reason I'm building Braggy's is because it has int and it has strength on it. This is a really good matchup for me because I can build Shoguns. And I can get all that extra attack speed really early. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Braggy's first item. Where's Braggy's? There it is. I'm going to go Braggy's first item. And then I'm going to go, I didn't get my Aegis. Straight into a Shogun's, straight into a Tearfing. And with those 3 items done, I can probably just go... Honestly, Executioner might not be that bad with Vanus because you just latch on and get it maxed out. Or Nimble Ring would probably be pretty good. Nimble Ring and Bracer would both be really good, actually. So Braggy's Shoguns, Tearfing, Nimble Ring, Bracer. And then I could just add, like, I'll have enough attack speed for sure with my passive plus the Nimble Ring passive.
Minions have spawned.
So I can just add on like an Ob Shard probably. Or depending on how much defense he has, Ob Shard or just a Rod. Probably a Rod actually, because that's gonna help my Nimble Ring more. I do want to look up how do I get these stacks, because I feel like I'm mistaken on the way that I get the stacks. I feel like it's not when I root someone or like hard CC them. I feel like there's an additional effect somewhere. Very strong tether. I wonder if it's worth it to just max tether. No, your one reduces their protections more and more the more you max it. So it's definitely better to max the one here still. Yeah, so I want to read this. When verdant growth... Oh, when a seed dies, you gain a stack of Enrage. +2 on alt cast. Or +1 on allied die. So when I use my 1, I gain 1. When I use verdant growth, I gain 1. When I use my ult, I gain 2. And when an ally dies, I gain another 2. But I don't have allies, obviously, so whatever that means. Oh, I almost got that second. That second tether would have GG'd him for sure. I mean, he's dead anyways, because I do extra damage when he's been affected by a negative debuff, and all of my abilities do negative debuff. So I just do extra damage all the time. Okay, so now that I know how my passive works and my Enrage, I can probably work it out to proc that every time I'm about to fight. So like right now, if I use my 1, the next time I use my 1, I'm in a fight. And I get my Enrage off. I get my Stacky Poo off. So I use this, get my Stacky Poo. Oh, I didn't tether. Oh, right. But whenever I get enraged, I get an extra free cast. So I didn't even waste my tether cast. Technically. Right.
Grover, are you okay?
No. I've been owned. Sorry, I should have muted my mic with that cough. That's my bad. I swear, I should just start taking some cough medicine whenever I'm about to record. The more I talk, the more I cough. I don't even cough this much in the gym, which is crazy. I believe you to be deceased. And tether strikes again. Basically, any way that I can proc tether, whether it's my ult or my 1, I think tether does more damage than anything I can do. So as long as I'm landing that, I'm winning the fight. If I miss that, I'm not winning the fight. At least that's how it plays out in my head, which could be completely wrong. Shogun's is 1650, so I only need a little bit more gold. Hello, my dear friend. Oh, I'm sorry. Ouch.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I missed my tether and subsequently my life, I guess. Juke him. Oh, I died. I died. He is locked in, man. He's ready.
Your middle tower is under attack.
In case you're wondering, by the way, what the whole goal of this aspect is, it's the goal is wait, do I have? I just have haste always anyways? Wait, is that a bug? My movement speed like this, right? My movement speed is not changing when I'm attacking. But anyways, what the whole point of this is it's supposed to be an ADC. You're supposed to be an ADC as Sylvanus. Oh, okay. My movement speed got fixed. I think I think they might have messed up a little bit on his haste, because I think I'm gaining haste from my enrage and not my tether. And I'm supposed to be gaining haste from tether. I'm pretty sure. That might just be a PTS bug. I think I'm gaining haste on the wrong proc effect. But I don't think you take that to heart. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be off the tether. That's what they were talking about on the Titan Talk. So just keep that in mind. When I'm gaining haste and when I'm not gaining haste will be all worked out before the launch of the character. Yeah, it says Sylvanus gains haste while a tether is active. But it happens when I get enraged too, which is not supposed to happen. And then sometimes I just have haste anyways. Which is not supposed to happen, clearly. I would go to the Lost Knight, except when I do, I feel like I'm just going to get owned by a Kraken. Maybe I just do it anyways. Oh no. Almost. Almost. But yeah. Well played, friend. Well played. I could just go hastened and have haste all the time anyways. Actually. I didn't have Aegis for the Kraken there, so that fight was way more risky than it should have been. That fight is not supposed to get that close. Also, I'm not leveling my tether. I really should be leveling my tether instead of my 2. Maxing the 1 first, I'm pretty sure is smart. But maxing the 2 second, I'm pretty sure is stupid. I missed. No tether, no fight. That's my motto. Ouch. Ouch. I get rage on my next 1 cast. I gotta make sure it counts. No, somehow I didn't get... Oh. My passive is stuck on 3. I never got my rage, my enrage during that fight, and I ulted. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. There's some bugs that need to be worked out. Let's just put it that way. There's some bugs that need to be worked out here. But the point is, even with the bugs, we're catching dubs here. So yeah, now after I got the haste, and I'm going to go nimble and bracer like I said I would. Now, Bracer and Nimble both increase damage based on your auto attacks, which I think procs off of your tether. So I think Bracer will proc and max itself out because of tether. And then my autos are going to be insanely strong. I mean, I don't even know if I need it really, but... I don't even know if I need it really. I don't think there's a point in hitting the Titan here. I can't kill the Titan, so no point yet. I also kind of want to get level 20 so I can see how the... what is it called? Death's Embrace, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Death's Embrace feels. I mean, that's insane, man.
Nice.
That is just actually incredible. How much damage my fucking tether does. It's not even showing up. Come here, buddy. He's so scared of me. As he should be. That's just something. I'll tell you what, that's just something. Holy crap, man. I wish I could tether myself to bosses as well. Can I? No, I cannot. But could you imagine? Could you just imagine? Holy. And by the way, tether is proccing my death's toll. It procs everything. Also, he just killed a flower and procced my rage. That's annoying.
Stick around.
By the way, he has defense. I do not have any pen. And I'm just abusing. Oh. I didn't get rampant off that one. Are you dead anyways? Oh, so close. Look at my fucking damage to that Titan, by the way. W Phoenix. Get me all the way away from here. Now I get this.
No, Grover, don't eat that yet.
Okay, now I'm pretty sure I can just 1-3 and he dies. I do so much damage. My Grover's Wrath and Tearfang by itself did 1600. Oh. Wait, that's not how math works. Maybe it did 1500. Anyways, it did a whole hell of a lot. I mean, you can go normal Mage Burst OPS Sylvanus, or you could go attack speed ADC OPS Sylvanus. Either way you play him, he's OP. He's very, very, very fun. He called me a loser. Either way, he's very, very, very fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, y'all.